I was going to show what I finally ended up with on my for a breather setup. It's hard to see, but let's see if I can get this light in here where maybe you can see a little bit better. But I ended up with a 45 4-inch down to 3-inch into a 3-inch K&N. It's hard to see up in there. I forget the dimensions on the air breather itself. I've got the part number and everything for it, but it's a pretty good size K&N. That was what I ended up with. Everything works fine. I did have to put internal stops on the steering rack so the tire wouldn't turn all the way in. It cut my turning radius as far as the stroke of the wheel by about I think it was either half or 3/4 of an inch, because at full lock without it, it was just touching the breather, and I didn't want it to rub a hole in it, and I didn't want to have to always be aware when I was turning that it was there. So I put a shim inside the rack behind each inner tie rod just to stop it, so that when you go to full lock, it doesn't actually touch the breather. And so far, everything's been fine. I've had them on there the whole time, and no holes are rubbed through or nothing, and they seem to be doing real good. There's no real good place. I mean, it's a lot better there than it is underneath of the car, obviously, so it's not so close to water, but I don't think that even with it raining, I don't think that it would really suck up that much in where it's at. And like I said, they've been on there the whole time, and they're still look clean as can be. So I think that they'll be fine right there. Everything else has been great. I've had no problems with anything so far. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I like that I don't have to have no vacuum or scavenge pumps on the turbos, because they're mounted up high enough that they gravity drain just fine into the engine. And you can see, you might be able to see down in there, my drain tube that goes through the frame down there. Everything's been working great. So I'll have some more videos up. When I get it up in the air, I'll shoot some better videos of how I did the intake tube there and stuff. They're both sides are exactly the same, so they're pretty symmetrical on where the filters are mounted and everything. But that's it for this video.